When we hear Aztec, images of brutal sacrifice often flood our minds. But what if this gruesome ritual was the calculated heartbeat of their vast empire, the very force that kept their civilization alive and their gods at peace? We're told they were savage conquerors, but the truth is far more complex. The Aztecs believed their very existence depended on a cosmic debt paid in blood, a debt that fueled their expansion and their sophisticated society. Their cosmology wasn't just myth, it was a meticulously crafted justification for power. They believed the gods had sacrificed themselves to create the world, and humans owed them a similar, eternal tribute. This wasn't random slaughter. The scale and performance of sacrifices were tied to astrological calendars, agricultural cycles, and critical moments of statecraft, demonstrating a chillingly rational approach to social control. The most sought-after victims weren't just random captives. They were often warriors from conquered cities, a public display of Aztec dominance and a terrifying warning to those who dared resist. The central Templo Mayor in Tenochtitlan wasn't just a temple, it was the stage for the empire's most vital performances. Here, the Aztec narrative of cosmic order was enacted for all to see. Every sacrifice reinforced the social hierarchy. The priests and nobility who officiated gained prestige, while the common people witnessed the power of their rulers and the gods. The flower wars weren't about territorial gain, but about securing a steady supply of sacrificial victims. It was a formalized, ritualized conflict designed to perpetuate the empire's spiritual economy. Even the food on Aztec tables had a spiritual connection. They believed the heart, the seat of life, nourished not just the gods, but the very earth that grew their crops. The Spanish chroniclers, while horrified, often missed the deeper cultural logic. They saw only barbarism, failing to grasp the intricate theological framework that sustained Aztec society. Political structure of the Aztec Triple Alliance was intrinsically linked to this sacrificial system. Tribute and sacrifices flowed towards Tenochtitlan, solidifying the capital's dominance. When Cortés arrived, he encountered an empire running on a faith that demanded constant appeasement. He cleverly and brutally exploited this fundamental aspect of Aztec belief. The Spanish saw the sacrifices as a direct sign of demonic influence, a convenient justification for conquest and the imposition of their own, very different, divine order. But the Aztec system was remarkably stable for centuries. It provided a sense of order, purpose, and cosmic security in a volatile world, a testament to its perceived effectiveness by its people. The heathen rituals, however shocking to modern eyes, were deeply ingrained moral and religious obligations for the Aztecs, shaping their worldview and their actions. The Great Temple's dual dedication reveals this balance. Huitzilopochtli, god of war and sun, and Tlaloc, god of rain and fertility, both requiring offerings to sustain life. Even Aztec art is replete with references to sacrifice, not as an anomaly, but as a central, recurring theme signifying life, death, and rebirth. The Spanish conquest didn't just end a civilization, it violently severed a deeply held cosmic belief system, replacing it with a new, foreign order. The notion that civilization is incompatible with such practices is a Western bias. The Aztecs built a complex, ordered society, a thriving metropolis, all underpinned by their unique spiritual contract. The scale of sacrifice, while horrifying, was also a form of immense social cohesion. It created a shared, albeit terrifying, experience that bound the empire together. Consider the sheer logistical feat of acquiring, preparing, and conducting these ceremonies. It speaks to an organized state apparatus, not simply chaotic violence. The belief in a world constantly on the brink of destruction, averted only by sacrifice, gave meaning and urgency to daily life and governance. The Aztec cult of the Cannibal King, as some might crudely put it, was in reality a sophisticated ideological engine that powered an empire and defined its people's reality. The story of the Aztecs reminds us that civilization is often defined by its rulers, and that profoundly different societies can arise from radically different understandings of humanity's place in the cosmos. Ultimately, the Aztec commitment to sacrifice reveals a fundamental human impulse, to seek control, to create order, and to imbue existence with meaning, even when the price is unimaginably high.
Text. Petra's story is one of adaptation, wealth, artistry, and eventual decline, a cyclical narrative echoed throughout human history. Yet, its enduring beauty ensures its legend will never truly fade. Text. The Maya civilization, with its peaks of brilliance and its enigmatic decline, invites us to ponder the cyclical nature of history and the enduring power of human adaptation. Text. Their legacy is not just in the stones they left behind, but in the living cultures that continue their traditions, carrying forward a story that has spanned millennia.